guys, this is Jay with Texas Speed. We are working on my off-road truck right here. It's a 2019 GMC Denali. Over here we got one of our Texas Speed camshafts. We got some brand new spark plugs because, well, might as well if we're pulling the engine. Got some exhaust manifold gaskets. We are also showcasing our 3-bolt conversion, or our VVT delete. We got our ARP bolts for our camshaft. We have our dual 660 springs with titanium retainer. We have water pump gaskets. We also have a brand new water pump that we are doing on this truck because it is a common issue for that water pump pulley to break. We have our camshaft retainer plate. Definitely need that. Don't want to reuse these because that O-ring will go bad and you will have low oil pressure. We are doing our new TSP Max wires. These have a ceramic boot on it. Hopefully we do headers on here before too long, and we do not want these wires to burn up. We are doing a K-Tech Gen 5 chain. We are also going to be showcasing locking out the stock phaser for you guys that want to keep your single bolt cam. We are going to be showcasing with our tool and our 0-degree lockout for the 2019s. We're going to be rocking ARP balancer bolt. We have 0.1 head studs, just because I plan on having this thing torn apart quite a few times, and I don't want to have to buy brand new bolts every single time. Huge shout out to Brady at Circle D. Got us spec'd out with this 2800 to 3000 stall 10-speed converter. We also have our push rods here for our different camshaft. We have our head gaskets. We have our lifters. We have our lifter trays. And we got a brand new oil pump and our VVT delete cover. All right guys, so we have my L87 out of my 19 sitting here on the engine stand. We're gonna work on breaking this thing down and showing you guys our process for doing the DOD delete. All right guys, so we just got the engine all tore down. Ran into a couple of issues. So our motor mount, it's a little blown out. This side's real nice and stiff, so gonna be picking that first thing up in the morning. We also ordered in some new O-rings for our, so we got new O-rings for the oil pan coming. We're gonna pick up all those in the morning. Our cylinder head, it's a little sketchy, failed to leak down on the exhaust side, so we have the valves and everything like that being cleaned. Have the whole head being cleaned, and we're gonna go assemble that. But for right now, we're gonna grab all of our stuff to be washed. We're gonna load it up on the cart and go take it over to the parts washer, and me and Josh are gonna get our hands dirty cleaning. It's funny how that works. But yeah, we'll be back shortly to finish putting this thing back together. All right guys, so we got our Texas Speed camshaft right here. I'm not gonna say that out loud because, well, you know, this is one of our camshafts. That's all I'm gonna say. And it's off-road, it's an off-road truck. So, you know, we're putting off-road parts on an off-road truck. So I just wanna clearly say this. We are doing one of our Texas Speed cams. It is slightly different than the cam that's gonna be in your DOD basic kit, but everything is the same principle on replacing the parts. A camshaft's a camshaft. Going in, you're gonna do the same process either way. Instead of, you know, you guys doing a 1-bolt cam, we're gonna be doing a 3-bolt cam. That's essentially the only difference here. And if you are doing a camshaft like what we have, with it being a plus 32%, you get a little baggie like this that sits right on top of the camshaft. This is your lash cap. It goes on top of your fuel pump follower or lifter. Some people don't like it being called a lifter and they call it a follower, but it goes on top of that because you have an extended amount of throw on the cam for that added fuel. But also, if you do one of these kits and you have a 19 plus, like I have, you do not use that, or else it will cause issues. Now you can get a camshaft installations tool that screws into here, and it's super duper nice, but if you don't want to spend the extra money, just a nice 1/2 inch long extension, it really puts a good throw on it. Just go nice, slow and gentle, and apply a little bit of pressure to the end just to kind of keep it all straight and level. Perfect. Camshaft is in. She is nice and in there. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna put our camshaft retainer plate on, make sure that cam doesn't go anywhere, and also block off this entire area from oil. All right, everybody, we're gonna do our camshaft retainer plate. It is very important that you torque these to spec. Torque spec on these is 18 foot-pounds. It is also important to note that you want to torque the bottom one last because it has a variable where it can move up and down, puts it out of whack. The rest of these are all countersunk for it to perfectly fit. The bottom one just has a little bit of movement in it, and if you torque the bottom one last, it won't quite center. So run these down with the impact, that way we can torque them. We're just running them down. We're not applying much, but just a little bit of pressure. Getting all these hands started just because it's super easy to turn in on these. And then we'll get down to torquing them. But before I go and torque them, I am going to make sure that we have plenty of clearance to put our chain dampener in between there. Perfect. I'm going to do this before we torque it, just to make sure we're good. Perfect. So on our chain dampener for the Gen 5s here, on the back side, you have a little notch here that we put, comes with 2 O-rings and 2 bolts. So you put 1 O-ring back here. You put the other O-ring right in here. You just kind of press it down in there. And you want this to make sure it's good and seated so it'll protrude out very slightly. But yep, just make sure that they're in there. Make sure everything's all clean and you're good to go on. I'm just screwing those in. I just want to make sure that that was going to clear so that we could torque this down. I'm going to take those bolts back out and put blue Loctite on them. Whenever you're doing an engine like this, you might as well Loctite the bolts while you're there. You don't want anything to end up rattling around in your engine. A lot of people are worried about going and getting rid of your tensioner. Let me just say, just go ahead and rewind a little bit and you'll see when this snapped. 90% of the time when we go ahead and go through this, they're already broken. That's why we don't recommend going back with those. We recommend going with something like our billet timing chain guide. Because, yeah, is that a little slap? Yes. Is it going to cause any issues? Absolutely not. And there isn't a specific way, but that you need to face these. But personally, you'll see like a little air hole on one of the sides. I just decided to point those all towards the back of the engine. Just nice and uniform that way. It's not something you have to do, they're not directional. If you guys are one of those people that's good and tight, you know, the German torque spec. Just make sure that you are very cautious that these are very, very, very small bolts. And if you break it, it is not a good time. It is not a good time whatsoever. So do the right thing. Torque it to 106 inch-pounds. If you have to go buy a torque wrench or rent one. It is much cheaper than having to remove that afterwards. All right, so from here, Josh, what do you think? Think we should put the heads on, or should we go ahead and show off the new DOD delete plugs? All right, so if you guys have seen our DOD delete plugs before, on the 2019 Pluses, we had like a plastic that had a C-clip billet retainer. We now have aluminum ones. So they're no longer plastic. We have really nice aluminum ones. Look at all that fresh, nice stainless bolts. You'll receive all of these bright red anodized clips. You'll receive a Texas Speed laser engraved. You can't really see it through the bag. Kind of right there. A little light shimmer on it. But this is going to go in your valley cover. We'll show that. And then right here, this is the new plug. So instead of the plastic one, we now have billet aluminum ones. They'll say nice little Texas Speed and Performance on there. Once again, you cannot see that because it's so bright.